get a call from my youngest son screaming, "Daddy, Lily's been hit. She's shot. She's bleeding."
Lily is a dog. Now her devastated family wants to know who killed her.
The family says someone targeted their dog with a bullet, and at least one clue could help solve the case. WCCO's David Schuman traveled to South Bend Township near Mankato to see it for himself.
Lily. Look at her.
Lily was a bright spark of joy for Preston Fleischer and his family. This beloved dog was shot and killed this weekend while sunbathing on the second-story deck of her home near Mankato. Preston's two sons were just feet away when it happened.
One little slip and I could have ended up hitting one of my kids.
The family is completely in the dark about who did this.
There's no way to describe it. I felt all emotions all at once. And I won't forget my boy screaming and her wailing. It was sad.
I got here as fast as I could so I could be here for my grandsons. But it was just so hard to see her. And when he picked her up to carry her down the stairs, it was devastating. And it broke my heart. It still breaks my heart.
The only clue, 2 weeks before the shooting, Preston came home to this explicit note in his driveway, reading, "If your dogs are out barking one more time, they are dead."
I was furious and I did report it in. They're threatening my dogs and they're also threatening my family.
Deputies say they found a second threatening note in a neighbor's driveway.
Events like this can make our constituency feel uncomfortable and unsafe in the environment. And so we certainly want to do everything we can to get answers.
Preston's installed a couple trail cameras around his property, but after something like this happening, he and his family don't want to stay here. They're looking to move.
Every time we get home, it's a constant reminder.
Now, there are obviously much better ways to handle a barking dog, like filing a complaint or just talking to the family. And even more confusing, their home is in a wooded area, pretty secluded. Their nearest neighbor is more than a football field's length away. Now, this was just so disturbing, obviously.
Yeah, it
and
is.
I mean, you two have dogs. I can't even imagine what this must be like for them.
No, like you said, there's hundreds of other ways to handle it.
Exactly.
And the fact that the kids were right there nearby, too.
Yeah, sad and dangerous.
Yeah.
Just inside the door, and they will just want to know who did this. So if you have any information, contact the sheriff's office.
All right.
Thanks,
Thank you,
David.
David.